guys, it's Doyle with Bobby here today for our YouTube Sunday School edition. I don't know what week we're on, but we're changing focus, and we're going to start with Bobby. Bobby's been one of our sponsors in our youth group over the last couple of years. It's been awesome having her in the high school group. And so I'm going to turn it over. Bobby, just share a little bit about yourself, what you do, what you're studying, something you enjoy, and we'll go from there.
I'm Bobby, and I am a geology youth major at USF. I'm also majoring in psychology. And something I really like to do is probably hiking and photography.
And it cut out, so that's great. But I heard hiking, which is awesome.
Hiking,
And you're a senior this year, right?
yeah.
Yeah, senior. We're almost done. The push is there. You got through next fall, right?
Yes, I have till next fall.
Nice. And that's like early, because you shouldn't be a senior.
Yeah, I shouldn't be a senior right now. I
Okay.
graduating with 3.5 years with a 4-year degree.
Yeah, which is awesome. And to do that with a double major, like that's pretty awesome. Good stuff. Cool. Well, we'll see how this goes. We're cutting in and out, but we're gonna just push forward. Bobby, a couple weeks ago, kind of just asked if she could do something for one of her classes with some students, and just kind of encourage them to have a focus. And I've actually got one of the journals with me. Bobby brought a bunch of just notebooks, journals, and passed them out on Wednesday night for students that were interested. And I think you still got a couple left.
I have 4 left.
Yeah. So if you hear this, like, yo, I really want to do that, hit up Bobby on Wednesday night, and she'll pass out what she's got left. And if you're like, I want to do that and I didn't get one of her journals, just go find one yourself. Or if like, hey, I want to do that, but I don't want to help Bobby with their project. Okay, go buy your journal and just do it yourself too. I think this is an awesome challenge, but I'm going to kind of just turn it over to Bobby here. She's going to explain a little bit about what she's doing, what the encouragement is, and all of that. So
Okay.
yeah, it's all you.
So for a class, we had to read this novel. It's great. It's The Streams of Living Water by Richard Foster. And basically what they're doing is so each denomination usually has a stream that they fall into. And the streams are just like how we get close to God. And so some of the streams are like worship. So like the charismatic tradition, which is like worship and like getting close to God through worship, or like getting close to God through the word of God, which is the Bible. And then, so what stream I chose, which I thought would get us out of our box, is just seeing God in the present day, and just knowing that we don't have to be confined to the church. We don't have to be confined to sitting with our hands crossed and our head bowed to be with God and being in relationship with God and seeing God and how he's working even through our struggles and through our trials. And so kind of what I wanted to do with this project is I'm not only conducting this project, but I'm also going along with the students during this project to kind of just experience God in our everyday, and kind of being, instead of like looking at the negatives, because I feel like COVID has like kind of forced us to just like look at the negatives of our life and just kind of see, oh yeah, my life is not the greatest right now, and that's just kind of all it is. But instead to look at focus on the positives and just kind of see God in not only through the friendships that we have, but like through nature. And so that's kind of like what this project is going to be, is just kind of coming together with everybody and just seeing like, hey, this is how I saw God this week, and this is how he's been working. And through my nature walks, I recognize the beauty that I've never seen before. And that just kind of helped me throughout my week. And just focusing on prayer and focusing in on these just different like little activities each week will just kind of help remember that God is always present, and he's always present in our everyday lives. And it's not just in the church, it's not just Wednesday night, it's not just Sunday morning, it's every single moment he is there.
And I just lost because my phone gave me my battery's about to die. But I think we got most of that. Connection is great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. I love the idea of just seeing God, not just at church, not just with your family, but just in nature, and the idea of like getting out and just realizing that, man, God is everywhere, and he's so present and he's so real, and it's just so good to see that. I love that. That's awesome. Cool. So we'll get a journal for those that are doing it. Explain kind of like what that means, what you want them to do with this, whether they're helping you with your project or not. Like what do you want them to do with their writing and their journaling?
What they're writing in the journal is just, so every week I'm going to give like a little activity on what I kind of want them to be focusing on, and what they're going to be doing with the journal is just kind of writing their experience and just kind of writing how are they feeling, or just a word to remember how they were feeling during that moment, and that will help us be present with God, and that will help us remember what it means to be present and seeing God in nature. And so like the purpose behind the journal is not only so that they can see it, but also when they share, like when we meet after Wednesday, they'll see it and they can share with us, and it'll also help them grow in that way and also help us grow together, because they know they're not alone during this project, and they know that it's not just going out on a walk, like random nature walk, and like, oh, look at that's really pretty. They know that they're not alone just looking at that pretty thing.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so we heard like she's going to be meeting with the students on Wednesday nights afterward, just for a little while, for those that want to do this. But if you're in middle school and you're watching this, like you can still do this. This is an awesome thing. The idea of journaling and just focusing on God's presence in the things around us is so powerful and so uplifting, and goes into so much what we've just talked about the last month, even on YouTube and Wednesday nights. But what an awesome thing. And so like if you're like, I'm in middle school and I'm not going to be there after Wednesday night after high school, like that's okay, because this is still an awesome thing just to do on your own and for yourself too. But yeah, I love this. I love that Bobby asked, like, can I do this? Yes, please do. Because I think this is great. And I love the idea of journaling and just having a different focus of what we normally would do, I think. And so yeah, I love that. Anything else with this that like, yeah, know this too, or any like, is there anything that I took over
No.
that you
I'm
wanted to share?
anything else with the like journal, they could just, and it doesn't have to be just about what I'm talking about. You can take it further. Like if I give you like this one set activity or something like that, and you're like, well, I want to take it one step further. Like the students are not combined to just like, or confined to just one little task or one little thing. They can write whatever they want in these journals, and they're journals. And I'm just gonna have to like take them away for 1 week just to like do a final summary. But after that, they can have whatever they want with these journals. And or they could do pictures, they could do something that really helped them, or something that they're just struggling with the week, and it's just a time for them and a place where they can just come and have meet with God.
Cool. Yeah, we cut out a little there. We'll see how the recording looks, but basically, there's a lot of freedom in this, is what she just said. And so just enjoy it. Enjoy the time with God and time in journaling, and it'll be sweet too, just to see how people connect and interact after and in your conversations. I think that'll be a great thing for those that are doing that with you and for you for your class. But again, there's a lot to get out of this, even if you're not in Bobby's helping Bobby with class, I guess. So cool. Well, Bobby, thanks for jumping on. Thanks for just talking a little bit about this and giving some content again. Our page, I'm going to switch you to small box here. As we get into this season, as we get into this time, I'm enjoying outside. It's beautiful. I love this. Bobby's defined in the room right now. I'm like, that does not look fun. No, but I love this. Again, spend some time with God this week. Whether you want to journal, whether you really want to do this or not, find some time just to be with God and just enjoy and give thanks. It goes back to last week's enjoy and just give praise and enjoy just God's creation and all that He does for us. So, Bobby, again, thanks for jumping on. If you guys have any questions that are watching on YouTube, feel free to hit me up and I can get a hold of Bobby and she can answer those if I don't know the answer. She does this throughout the week. I'll probably have her maybe print something out, or I'll print something out for what we did for those that aren't doing it with their class or for her class, but still want to follow along. And so we'll get a way to get that out to you guys that are doing it. So,
Really.
Bobby, thanks again. And that's it for this week, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. We'll talk to you next time.